Well, good morning. This is another tour of my garden. It's April 27th, 2018, and I just wanted to give you a little update of what's going on. So we'll take a little stroll through here, if I can manage to not trip. These are the Creole tomatoes. You can see I'm starting to get a few flowers. I've been trying to reduce the suckers some. I need to get back in there and do some more work there. I've been enjoying my turnips. The turnip greens are wonderful. The turnips themselves are really nice. I'm going to pull these up and cook these this morning because it's time. And then I'm going to put in some other things. You can see I'm getting some peppers here. Those are the little hot peppers. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. And these are more sweet peppers, a gypsy kind of sweet pepper, gypsy sweet pepper that is. So I hope to be enjoying that soon. My little eggplants are doing fine. They're coming along. You can see I'm getting a lot of weeds. I hurt my knee and my ankle, and I'm kind of limited as to how much work I can do in the yard right now. But we'll manage. These are my green beans. You can see they're just taking over everywhere. Lots of little blossoms, so I expect I'll be getting some beans pretty quick. And back here, it's still shady in the morning in this section. The broccoli's doing fine, but my beans are covering up my cauliflower, so I need to do something about that if I want any cauliflower. You can see them growing under there. Little cauliflowers. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, this little tablet doesn't let you see what you're pointing at out in the sun. The Swiss chard is doing very well. I've been enjoying all of this. All of the greens in salads every night. The kale is just wonderful. I love the kale. I didn't think I would like kale, but it's just wonderful. Very sweet, very sweet. The beets, of course, are about ready. So today's turnips, but tomorrow maybe I'll pull up some of these beets and see what's going on in there. Looks like some are ready. Look at the little bugs. I wonder what that is. Aphids or something that's getting to my beets. Doesn't seem to be hurting them too much. I've been eating the beet greens in salads too, so it's been wonderful. And of course the New Zealand spinach, I just adore it. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful. That's doing fine. All of this is doing so well. I'm so pleased. I think I'm starting to get the knack of vegetable gardening. Carrots are coming up fine, getting taller and bigger every day, so that means they're growing underground real good. I hope my soil is soft enough for them to make nice long roots. I think that carrot that I have, the variety, it only makes kind of short roots, not the big long ones, so at least I hope they'll be full enough to make at least one good pot of maybe some kind of carrot souffle. My red onions are coming up fine. They're doing very well. You can see that. Starting to see a little purple down there. You can see that. I don't know. Of course, my red leaf bib and the green leaf bib lettuces have been done very well. And this is an iceberg that's starting to get a little bit too big. I don't know, but I've been enjoying it very much. The sweet peas coming along. No flowers yet, but they're growing. So we'll see. Say good morning to Josie. And let's see what else we have. Like I said I was going to do, I potted my sage. That's coming up fine. And my rosemary. I put those on the sides of my swing. So, because I use my rosemary a lot, I really enjoy that. These are 2 blueberries, which I need to plant sometime soon. I got this one, at Lowe's, that was like, they were giving it away because it was almost dead, and you can see it's coming back real good. This one I've had a long time, well, several years, and I had it in my little vegetable patch there. It wasn't doing anything, but now I'm gonna put it next to this other blueberry, and hopefully they'll be good companions. Let's see, we'll go back this way first. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but some of my impatiens from last year are coming up by themselves, and one little salvia back there. My hydrangeas are coming back after the hard freeze, and I have flowers on those, on both of them, so that's good, if you can see that back there. I gotta get in there and clean that out. This is a nice new addition to my garden. It's a wind chime that sounds like a buoy out in the ocean. I love that. And let's see what we got here. I'll show you. This is my new squash area all along the back of the house. These are some cucumbers that are finally starting to look a little better, like they might come up and start growing. I think I shocked them by putting them out in the sun without hardening them off. Let's see, this is my delicata squash right here. I don't know if you're seeing it or not, because I can't see what I'm aiming at. That's the delicata squash. I love this squash. I'd never had it before. I tried it in the grocery store and just loved it. Even raw, it has such a nice nutty flavor. This one is, that's my cocazella. It's an old-fashioned zucchini. Makes a huge zucchini. Very sweet, very sweet. I grew that last year and it was wonderful. I'm hoping I'll get some more of those. This is a queen acorn squash, and it seems to be coming up okay. And this is a Hubbard. So I hope that does well this year too. Those are winter squashes, of course. Let's see what we got going back here. You can see I need to weed around my poor little orange tree. But in due time, in due time. The potatoes are doing fine. I don't see any problems here. I see some buds starting. So the flowers are going to start coming on here. Once they finish flowering, these will die back and I can dig out the potatoes. So that's good. This little green grapevine, I do need to get that in the ground. I'm trying to kill some of the grass. That's why I put those boards down to kill the grass, and I think I'll put the grapevine right there. When I'm up to it. I can't do too much digging right now because, like I said, I hurt my knee. These 2 beautiful pots I got free. A guy was doing some work for me and gave me these 2 pots. They were filled with 10-year-old yucca. And it was a struggle to get those cleaned out. But I did, and now I think I'm going to put those in the front yard and fill them with some colorful flowers. Here's my beautiful Japanese yew that I formed into trees that the birds love. And I think I'm going to put my 2 blueberry bushes right here by this, on the side of my little shed. I think they'll do all right there. I don't think they need constant all-day sun, but 6 hours I surely have, and I think they'll do well there. Let's see, back this way. Let's see, I got my daffodils and my little bottle brush bush, my dwarf bottle brush bush I have there. It's made 1 flower so far, so for a throwaway from Lowe's for $7, that's turning out very well. Down here doesn't look too pretty, but that's a pineapple that my sister-in-law asked me to see if I could revive. And this is a Chiquita banana tree I'm trying to grow. It's very small and I'm nursing it along. My brother gave me that, so we'll see how that comes out. And of course I potted up some, this is verbena and petunias, of course, and portulaca and petunias. It's very colorful. I'm so glad I did that. And all of these were on clearance at Lowe's. If they don't water them properly, they throw them in the back and reduce them. So that's where I've been shopping back there. I'm glad I did. Okay, I'm learning that these petunias, to keep them looking nice all summer, you've got to take off the spent flowers. Like this one is died out. You need to take out this whole unit, the whole green unit down there. I hope I'm aiming correctly. There. Take out that whole unit. You see? And toss that, because down in that green, that's where the seeds start. And if the plant thinks it's got to make seeds, it's not going to make any more flowers. So that's what we're doing there. Some more daffodils in my, you know, I've discovered that this bottle brush looks more like the tree, not like the dwarf. That's the dwarf, with the smaller, shorter leaves, more full. And I think this one was mislabeled because they were both labeled dwarf bottle brush. But I don't know, we'll see what turns out. You can see I haven't done too much more back here. I got a weed, of course. But I have got to show you my grapes. Gosh, I am just absolutely thrilled with this. Look at the amount of grapes. Look at this. I can't believe it. Everywhere you look, it's just full of grapes. Look, 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 look. Look at this. Look at this. I hope I'm filming it good so you can see. Look, look, under here. Look, look, look. Unbelievable. I'm just thrilled. Just thrilled with these grapes. Look at them. Look, 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 look. Everywhere you look, every cane full of grapes. This was the first batch that developed. Josie, please get out of there. Okay, these are some verbenas that I got. I'm trying not to get my shadow in there. And the, what do you call it? Sedum. That's sedum. It's a ground cover. But these are verbena. This is a nice, pretty little flower in front of Josie. It's called an Aquilegia. Aquilegia. Aquilegia or Aquilegia. And of course, this is that's verbena. This is some more of the Aquilegia. They have all kind of pretty little flowers. This is a red one. That's a purple one. But you can see the pretty little flowers that it makes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty little flowers. Some more sedum and a little verbena back there. So that's about it, gang. That's my tour for today. Look at these grapes. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, good luck to you with your garden.